Hi everybody, it's Heidi with the Weathered Fence Post and welcome to our channel. My husband Steve and I are resellers in the Raleigh, Garner, North Carolina area, and we have two booths in vendor malls, one at Antiques at Gresham Lake in North Raleigh and one at Collected Treasures in Garner. What we love to do on this channel is we love to take you out hunting for the treasures. That's where all the fun is. I think that's where everything really cool happens. And then we go over the haul. Today's video, this is the haul we're going to go over. Today's video is a haul video. We're following up with the hunting video, which was the previous video from this one. So if you didn't see the hunting, you might want to go back one video and watch that. And now we're actually going to go over the haul of everything that we found that day when we went out hunting with Joanne from Bat Thrift Crazy and our good friend Kelly. Rhonda actually joined us for a little bit. That's Joanne's friend. And then my good friend Dixie was going to join us but had to leave because of a family emergency. So I did find some things. Most everything that I really found that was a hard good item that I really enjoyed, I found at our first stop, which was the Durham Rescue Mission store in Durham. And then we went on to the Winston-Salem bins. The Winston-Salem bins were not so good for me that day. It was a lot of just clothing and material. There was not a lot of hard goods. In fact, I think I only found like 3 or 4 hard good items. I did find some material items that, you know, some a couple clothing pieces, some pillowcases. You know, it just wasn't good hunting there. It was kind of disappointing actually. But I had a good time with Joanne and Kelly, and our drive back was, whew, not fun. I'm telling you, it was a monsoon. It just rained and rained and rained, and Joanne was doing the driving, and she did a fantastic job and got us home safely, and I just can't even imagine how exhausted she must have been after that drive in that rain. But thank you, Joanne, for getting us home safely that day. Anyway, let's get on to the haul. Let's see what we found. There are some cool pieces back here. All right, I think we'll start right out with this cute little lion. Have you ever seen a green lion before? I just thought he was too cute. He probably was, I don't know, the tag says Nanco on it. I think I showed that in the video. It says Nanco, and it's from 1993. Chelsea. That's what it says, Chelsea. 1993 Nancy Sales Company. I don't know if this was maybe something that was sold at a fair, you know, or it was a fair win. It's kind of got that stuffed feeling. You know how the fair plush have that like hard stuffed feeling? He's kind of got that, but I just thought he was adorable and I had to get him. Now this one I got at the bins. This was another hard good piece that I picked up at the bins, this basket. I saw it for a while when I was walking around. It was just this basket with no lid. And when we got towards the end of our hunting that day at the bins, someone had found the lid and put it with the basket. So when people do that, people that go around and maybe they don't want the piece, but they put the missing piece with it, thank you for doing that, because someone like me who was interested in this piece was very happy that the lid had been discovered, and so I picked that up. There was this cute heart punch candle holder. Let's see. It does have a name on the bottom. Let's see what it says here. If I can get this off. Okay, well the sticker's kind of destroyed, but it said something like Irvin's handcrafted out of Pennsylvania. So this would probably be a Pennsylvania Dutch type piece maybe. But either way, I like it. I think it's got a nice country look to it. This was really cute. I was asking Joanne what she thought it was, and I think I've figured it out. All of these like come off. Some of them are different sizes than others, but they are designed where they have this opening, and then they go back on this, looks like a moose maybe. That's a moose. But these all come off, and I think what they are is coasters. I think they're little felt coasters, and I thought that was really, really cute. This would be great for anybody that has a mountain cabin, or even just if you want to use it like in your fall decor, or if you just happen to like moose. So I picked him up. These are all from the bins. This little hat, I don't know why I grabbed it. It was in really good condition. It's just a cute little straw hat. I just envisioned I can use it in a vignette, or maybe if I want to make something, put some flowers on it. So I just grabbed that. I'm already starting to look for summer decor. And so this was, oh, actually I got this at Trosa. I just saw this tag on the back. I thought I got this at the bins, but I got this at Trosa. We also stopped at, there's a Trosa near the bins there, so we stopped in there. And this is a metal sign. So I thought this would be really nice for upcoming patriotic holidays. And then this I did get from the bins. You saw me pick her up. She's got these little, what I liked about her were her button legs. I think that was what I liked. She's an ornament. Just a little angel with the button legs. Don't ask me why I picked this up. I don't know why. I think because I thought it was kind of cute, but it's like it's a butterfly finger puppet. I thought that was just adorable. I thought maybe it was really pretty, and I thought maybe I could just use it in some vignette. I did decide to get the garland. Boy, I'll tell you, it's hard right now picking up Christmas and fall items when I've spent so much time trying to get them packed away until next year. Or, well, this year, later in the year, I should say. I mean, it's hard to believe. We actually start pulling this stuff back out in 7 months, in August. That's when we start pulling this kind of thing back out, and I still haven't got it packed away. So I've got to get this all packed away. Anyway, nice piece of pumpkin garland. I think will look really nice in one of our booths. Either booth, actually. I can tuck this in a corner in the booth, hanging, you know, to give it a nice decor, or I can tuck it along the top of one of our booths. We have a shelving along the very top. Actually, both booths have shelving along the top that I can put it on. So I think it'll be very useful in the booth. I'll also put a price on it. I think it is a neat piece of garland. I did pick up the vintage Christmas garland because it was not plastic. It is material, and I really liked the fullness of it and the look of it. It has some little berries on it. It's hollies, you know, and berries. So I went ahead and grabbed that. And I found this great metal butterfly. And this will go in the booth now for the gardening season that's coming up. So a lot of metal pieces are actually doing pretty well in our booths. That's a new thing I've discovered in 2023. It was something that I started putting in the booths really for the first time, were these metal decor wall hanging pieces, and they actually are selling pretty quickly, which is surprising to me. So there are people that really enjoy decorating with the metal pieces, so I'm going to always be looking for these now. There were several stuffed animals that I picked up. This one is an E-tone, it says, made out of Jersey City, New Jersey. It's from 1984. Needs a lot of cleaning. I think it's a bear. It looks like a bear to me. Again, it's got that little plastic thing hanging there, so I wonder if this was from a fair. But I went ahead and grabbed him. Grabbed these two guys, and I thought these would be great for this year because one is a donkey and one is an elephant. So I thought with the upcoming election season ahead of us, maybe this would be kind of a cute thing to lighten the mood. Now, if you notice, the elephant, what I think is so cool about him, look at his multicolors. He's got pink and blue and white and red and, I mean, brown. He's got all kinds of colors. Let's see, what company are these? This is Argyll, Pennsylvania. This is made in Korea. BJ Toy Company. But that was made in Korea. This one doesn't have a tag on it. I don't know where that one's from, but here's the donkey. He's got the red, white, and blue. He's in good condition. But the elephant was missing one of his eyes. So what we did was made the decision to pick up this guy, and we're going to sacrifice this pig's little eyes. And we're going to take that blue eye off, and we're going to put these little eyes on the elephant. And this poor little pig's probably just going to go in the garbage. Poor little guy. And last thing from the bins was just some sugar candied or sugared looking Easter eggs and a very bright, vibrant, happy Easter chick sign. This is way outside my comfort zone of things to pick up, but I figured it was at the bins. It didn't weigh anything. It'll be nice just to brighten up the booth with some decor like this for Easter. And then I picked up this crazy hat. I don't know if I can put it on, if it would look okay on me, but this crazy hat for Mardi Gras, fun Mardi Gras hat. It's got all the colors for Mardi Gras coming up. I thought that would be fun to put in the booth. I have a mannequin head at the booth at Antiques at Gresham Lake, so I'll probably put it on that. Okay, this I picked up at the Durham Rescue Mission store. And my understanding, I really love this piece. This is like a decoupaged piece onto a piece of wood. Really common that people did this. I mean, look at this. This is so funny. Look on the back what they used as the hanger. A pull tab. A pull tab from like a soda can. I think that's so indicative of the crafting that took place. But this piece is, it looks like possibly he's doing some fly fishing. That was my kind of thought. It may just be regular fishing, but I was thinking it was fly fishing. I do see some trout there. Just a nice brook along, you know, it looks like it's in the woods. My understanding is that kind of man cave, maybe Old English. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Like not like a cigar bar, but kind of like a library look. You know, I'm kind of giving you the words, but that's kind of one of the decor styles that is coming in. So I thought I would go ahead and grab this and see how it does. I really loved this angel. Really loved her. I showed her in the video, in the hunting video. And there's her face. Very, very peaceful. It's not wood. It's made to look like wood, which makes me think it's burr wood. It doesn't have any markings on it. I looked and looked and looked, and usually if it's burr wood, there would be some type of marking on it. But I think she's just so beautiful with her great big wings. She's an angel that's praying, and I just love her face. I think she's a beautiful piece. Picked up these fleur-de-lis. They're nice, heavy duty. 2 different sizes. This is just a classic decorating piece that I think will go pretty quickly. You know, the tone is nice on them. They have a really nice look. They're a nice size. And the 2 of them together, I think, look fantastic. So I don't anticipate these lasting very long in the booth. I'm excited to find this piece. It was wrapped like this with plastic all around it, so it was hard for me to see. But I thought it possibly was a fairy lamp, and it is. It is a fairy lamp. It's not vintage. It's not, I don't think it's handcrafted either. I think this was probably mass produced. It does have a made in China sticker on the bottom of it, but it's still absolutely gorgeous. It is a pottery piece, and I think this would just be beautiful with the candle going. The price they had on this was $4.50, so I did pay up a little bit for it, but it is a pottery piece, it is a fairy lamp, and I think, you know, because of those 2 reasons, I was willing to go ahead and take the risk on it. We'll see what I can get for this in the booth. I probably will price this in the, you know, like $15 range. Probably saw me eyeballing these beautiful smoky blue wine glasses. This would be like a normal sized wine glass. I think the wine glasses that we use today are quite large. This is more like a normal sized wine glass, see? This is kind of the size we probably should be drinking when we're drinking wine instead of these great big goblets that we drink out of. But what fun would that be? Just noticing this one looks like it might have some scratching. I think hopefully, yep, that came off. Okay, that's on the inside. But I did, when I was checking out, I actually dropped one and broke it, and I offered to pay for it. These were only 99 cents a piece, and she said, no, don't worry about it. And I knew there were 4 more on the shelf, so I went back and grabbed the other one, so I still had a set. This piece is absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, it's an Asian piece. This is a mini screen, not the full-size, obviously, screen. This was $5. I did go ahead and take the risk on it because these are quite valuable. And I think this is absolutely beautiful. Look at the decor on that. It's kind of shining a little bit. There we go. You can see it. Absolutely gorgeous. And very excited to bring this to the booth. The back of it's pretty, you can't really see it as much, but there is writing on the back. So there is decor on both sides, but this is the side that probably would be shown the most. And somebody would probably just tuck this in their, you know, on their shelf or on a table. And thank goodness Kelly was with me to help me know what this was. I said, that's an interesting little, she said, that's Disney. Does it have a chip? And I said, it does have a chip, you know, designed in it to have a chip. She says, that's Chip. So she knew who this was. This is a Disney mug. So it was $2. I have no clue. I didn't take time to look to see what the value was. I think she looked it up for me. And I think they were selling, I think they were selling like around $12 to $15. So a couple bucks, we'll see what happens with it. You know me, I'm looking at the time because I've got to go. But you know me, I'm always going to get something unique and interesting. I just thought this bottle was so interesting. It's a light bulb bottle. This is actually a bottle that you can put stuff in. So maybe, you know, this would be really cute if somebody was trying to come up with ideas. And as they think of their ideas, they could jot them down and put them in the bottle. And then maybe at the end of the year or something, or when they're done brainstorming, they can pull their ideas out and take a look. This would be like the ideal bottle. Idea, not ideal, ID. Oh my gosh, you know what I'm trying to say. Found this fun yum sign. Once in a while I like to pick up a sign. It's not something I do a lot of, but I do think they do help with decor, just to have a little sign here and there that says something. And they definitely look good in the booth whenever you have a little sign. This was at the Durham Rescue Mission. Now originally this was probably a it was Hobby Lobby piece. And originally it was $12, so somebody probably bought it for $6 at Hobby Lobby. You saw this in the video, showed this in the hunting video. I always love to pick up these type of planters. And this was only $2.50. What a great deal that was for this. This is a beautiful planter for that price. Love the colors on that. You saw this in the video if you watched the hunting video. I love the patina on this. Look how that is. That is so super cool. And I know it's only one candlestick, but sometimes a vignette just calls for one candlestick, so I'm not going to be shy on that. I typically like to pick up pairs, but I just thought the patina was so cool on this that it's got that aspect to it. I think somebody will grab it. Picked up a couple of these. One from, let's see, this one I got from, it says $2 on the bottom. I'm thinking I got this from the Goodwill store. I can't remember, but it's Indiana glass. It is Indiana glass, and it was $2. Beautiful vase. And I wish you could see like the swirl on it. Actually, kind of like ribbed, more like ribbed on this one. This one's more a swirl. And I believe this is Indiana glass also, but I got this at Trosa, same day. So these will go well together in a vignette. Really nice pieces. Cobalt blue stuff always sells. Always. These candlesticks, on the other hand, are just your typical wooden candlesticks, vintage but beautiful. So I definitely was happy that they came in a set. And these I did pick up from Trosa also, and they were $3 for the set. Now I will put these in the booth just as they are. If they don't sell for some reason with this beautiful natural wood color, then I will go ahead and maybe possibly paint them. I'm going to turn this light down just a little bit. I think we got that pretty bright. What do you think? Oh, that's much better. I'm not blinded. There you go. That's much better. But anyway, if they don't sell, I'm going to start out with them like this. I think they're going to sell just the way they are. But if they don't, I might consider painting them a different color. Possibly like a whitewash or something like that. I always like to pick up the thermoses whenever I see them. You know, they just have a great look to them with the plaid, all the different styles. Some people collect all the different colors and shapes and sizes. This is an Aladdin thermos, and I was looking to see if there's a date. It's out of Nashville, Tennessee. Here's the bottom of it. So you can see that. And this was also at Trosa. I actually picked up quite a few things at Trosa. I kind of wish I had filmed there, but I think I was kind of tired at that point. We hadn't eaten. I think it was probably around 3:30, 4 o'clock by the time we got there. So I think I was a little burned out and ready for some food. But, you know, another thrift store. Let's check it out. Why not? This was at the Durham Rescue Mission store. And Joanne had picked this out for me and set it aside until I arrived. And I kind of went back and forth on it because the price, as I showed you in the video, was up there a little bit. It was $4.50. But then I decided, you know what? This will go great down at Collected Treasures. I do kind of, at first I was like, I'm not sure how I feel about this hammered look. But I think that's kind of what the uniqueness of it is. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a try. We'll see how it does. This is, I picked this up at the Durham Rescue Mission for 50 cents. What a great find for 50 cents. This is a beautiful paperweight, vintage, with the mother of pearl in there. I guess that's what you call it, mother of pearl. When I'm editing, if there's another name for that type of shell, I'll put it up there. I feel like there's another name for that. But it's got that lucite finish with the black base. It's a great piece. I love these, and I think somebody walked up to me. Oh, when I was checking out, the person said that, oh wow, I really love that picture. And it does look like a picture, doesn't it? But it's not. These are placemats. And it's a set of 4. They're in great condition. I think it's just so relevant because it's like a charcuterie board is sitting there with the wine and the grapes and everything. I think this is a fantastic find. Really love these. I do anticipate that somebody will probably grab these right up. I think you can see that the background has changed a little bit. It's a little bit darker now. That's because I've actually gone to work and come back. And I'm continuing this video so I can finish it up and start pricing these items and get them in the booth. Look at this fantastic piece. Love this. This is perfect for this time of year with Easter coming up. Absolutely love this. It was $3.99. It is a type of metal. I don't think it's bronze. I just think it's a metal piece with maybe some copper over it, maybe bronze. I don't know. Great piece for this time of a year. Got a couple other things over here. There was a little mirror there. I showed you that in the video. Kind of hard to do mirrors with the light, but I really thought that was a pretty mirror, and it did not end up being $8. It just was a couple dollars. They were very nice about that. I have no idea what this is. I picked it up with not having any idea. I got this at Trosa. This is the outside of it. I can't really even read it. It's like Klokkestring Beslag. I had Denmark. This is from Denmark. Now originally it looks like it was $9.50. I think this is for hanging things, and I believe they're brass. So the brass, of course, caught my eye, and I think it's for hanging pictures. It has these like little, you unscrew that, and see how there's 2 plates that come together, and then there's this little, so I think you can hang something from it. That's what I think it's for. So I'm going to use it as that. I think they're really pretty. There were 2 in there. One has a little bit bigger handle on it than the other one. So I thought those were pretty cool. I may actually, try to Google the name there and see, when they're from, see if I can find out a little bit more about them. All right, Kelly gave me this. She picked this up. She was out hunting, and it's hard for me to show it to you without, here, we'll do it like that. This beautiful glass dolphin or porpoise. I'm not sure which one it is, but just love the swirl in that. Good job, Kelly, finding that. It was only $1. She got it at the Durham Scrap Exchange, I think is what you call it. And love that piece. Glad that she had her eye open for me. This cute little starfish. Got that at the Goodwill. Not at the bins. I got it at the store next to the bins. So just a cute little starfish. Steve says it's a bottlenose dolphin. So, okay. And I'm going to show this to you again because I had the camera, I don't know, see, well, it's pretty light, so it's picking up the reflection too much. But anyway, those are some great coastal pieces. I found this piece too at the Durham store next to the Durham bins, a little whale dish. Thought that was really cute. And this, I think I got at, let's see, I got this at Trosa. This vintage set of coasters. They sit on this thing here. The name of them is Milburn. They were made in Taiwan, Republic of China. Set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's missing 1, but it's still a great set. And then you saw me find these at the Durham store, my new favorite store that I love. And I think I'm going to be trying to go back there quite often because they just bring the stuff out and the stuff is good and the prices are good. So new little hunting place for me to find great stuff. Got all 8 of them. We'll see how they do. I did pay 99 cents a piece. These are supposedly, you know, relevant now. People are looking for these items. So I did grab those. Before I got to the Durham store, Kelly had found this and asked me if I was interested in it. And this is called Cavalier. It's a salad, you know, set. And they're really cool looking. They've got a great, like, mid-century modern look to them. Love them. There's the handles on them. I think they're very cool. Great set. I might be tempted to keep these for myself because I don't think I have a nice set of salad serving set. So I might be tempted. Oh, there's something on the back. Okay, so these are from Japan, Nasco, and they're stainless. So, nice set. This is absolutely gorgeous, and the sound, so pretty. Such a pretty sound. I love this. I'm gonna have a hard time letting this go. I have a set of chimes out back already, so I do think I'm gonna sell these. But boy, I really do like them. They were $3 and such a great deal for these. Such a great deal. I was so happy to find these. One thing you can always count on in our booths, we're always going to have some pottery in there. Always. And today we had quite a few pieces leave Gresham that were pottery pieces. So I'm always having to restock and find pieces. I will have to look and see if I can recognize, you know, Google Lens and figure out who that artist is. But this was only $4. It's a beautiful pottery tray. Definitely worth much, much more than $4. Definitely wasn't passing that up. Just a few more items and we're going to be done. This was from the Durham Rescue Mission. It was $1. It says Wilton on the back of it. Great wrought iron trivet. Definitely wanted to grab that. And everything else I think I'm going to show you was in that bag. Remember I picked up a bag and I said I think I see some things in there that's going to make this bag worth it. And so I did pick the bag up and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like about 8 items that I'm keeping out of that bag, and I think I'm going to let like maybe 6 more items go. This cute little elephant was in there. He's in good condition. He's just like a resin, a really lightweight resin. So, you know, not anything real expensive. That whole bag was $4, I believe. There was this brass piece. It's a heart, brass heart. Has a saying on it that says, "There's only one happiness in life, to love and be loved." So the jury's out on whether that's really just one happiness or 2 happinesses. Happinesses, is that a word? I don't know. There was this little piece, this little pottery piece that has a little lid. I thought that was really pretty and precious. I love the color on it. I don't like all the damage here. I don't know if that'll come off. I'll give it a try. If that comes off, I will keep this and try to help it find a new home. If I can't get that off, I'll probably just put that in the yard sale. I thought this was a cute little miniature piece. Let me bring this light down just a little bit because we're going to get a glare. There we go. That's much better. This has some people on it. I don't know if you can see that. There's some people on it. And I think it's got a number on the bottom, 8140. But this is really, it's a miniature. But I thought it was very pretty. This set of 4 spoons was one of the things that I was after. I do find these spoons and I do put them in the booth. It takes quite a while for one of them to sell. But I'm thinking with a set of 4, we might be able to find a new home for them a little bit quicker. So I thought for $4 for everything that was in that bag, it was worth taking a risk on. This cute little mouse, this does seem like it's actually kind of a quality piece. Looks like a little mama mouse putting her little baby mice to bed with her candle. And I think they're in an acorn or a walnut, maybe a walnut shell. but I think it's a really cute little piece. These, I believe, are used for macrame. They're two birds. There's a hole on the top, a hole on the bottom, so I believe these would have been used if you were doing a macrame piece. So I'm probably going to put these in my thrift, or my, not thrifting, but crafting section up at Gresham, for anybody who may be a crafter looking for some cute things to use for their macrame. We were trying to determine what this is. This is definitely not for making biscuits. It's way too small. So I was wondering if it was for making donut holes in, you know, in your dough to make a donut. I don't know. Jury's out on that. Okay, let's see. This would be the last thing, and this was one of the main reasons I picked that bag up. This is gorgeous. It is a shell. I believe this is, oh goodness, why am I not thinking about what kind of shell this is? Might be a lion's paw. I don't know. I don't think it's a, oh, hang on, I'll think of it. Boy, that time of day. My brain's not working very well. I don't think it's a scallop. I think this might be what you call a lion's paw because of the deep ridges on it. But either way, beautiful shell. It has a little clasp here. It opens up. It's a little shell, like change purse or something like that. But really love that with the brass casing. That's probably one of my favorite pieces. There were two mirrors that I picked up. This is one of them. This great big humongous mirror. Huge. It's huge. This was the mirror that I said that the young man that was putting out the items at Durham Rescue Mission set aside for me so I didn't have to carry it around. And then I also picked up another beautiful mirror at Trosa, but I've already put that in the booth. If I think of it, I'll put a picture up here of it. I have a picture of it from the booth. I did stop at Goodwill on my way home last night, and I picked up a couple items, one of them being this beautiful genie lamp tea pot. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. It needs a lot of cleaning, but there is not one chip on this. This is called Jewel Tea. All the pieces and parts are here to it. The lid is good. There's no chips on the lid, and there's the insert. A lot of times that insert is gone. Wonderful, wonderful piece. Was very happy to find that last night. Sitting there on the shelf, nobody wanted it. I grabbed it. I thought this was really pretty. It's kind of got that Mackenzie Child, right? Mackenzie Child look. I don't think it is. It would probably say it on the bottom. This says it's a Csara, C-S-A-R-A, 2004 by Bird Brain. Hand painted. That's what it says there. I thought it was really sweet for spring with the butterflies, and it says believe, love, and dream. Thought that was really pretty. Okay, that is it. That is the haul from going thrifting with the Thriftateers on Saturday. I have no idea what's on tap for this weekend. I'm sure I'll be out thrifting at some point. If I do, I'm definitely going to take you along with me and try to get some good footage for you. If the weather's good, maybe Steve and I can get over to the flea market or something like that and do something fun. But regardless, I hope everybody's getting out there, finding your own treasures, putting a great big smile on your face, supporting your local businesses, and taking very good care of yourself. We'll see you next time.